Hey guys, it's Lessy here from lessysworld.com, and today I have a special guest with me, my husband Terrence.
What up, y'all?
We're going to be talking about the importance of financial...
Compromisation?
That's not a word. The importance of finances in marriage, and just kind of giving some tips that we've used that have been completely helpful in our journey as a married couple thus far. So, Terrence, take it away.
The first thing is tithing.
Yes.
It is extremely important that you tithe. You give God his 10%.
Yeah.
And 10% is everything of your increase. Not after Uncle Sam takes out his cut, after you pay your insurance, after you pay your medical insurance. You know, God gets the 10% of the big number.
Yes.
That was first
the
on
net.
The net.
That's it.
Yes, come on. The net. Hallelujah. It's very important that you give God 10% of what is due to him. You're giving him, and also in giving to him, give him the first. As soon as that paycheck hits the account, whether you have direct deposit, give him that 10%. Put it aside, and then handle all your other business. You know, we found it extremely important to tithe. You know, as soon as money comes in, we'll give it. And when you get a gift, and all your gifts that you receive, financial gifts, make sure that you give 10%. Somebody not too long ago gave us a really late wedding gift. I mean, we didn't mind.
No, we didn't.
Hallelujah.
No, we didn't.
But as the moment that they gave it to us, we put aside what was needed, and we paid that tithe online ASAP. It's extremely important that you give God your first together. Communicate. Listen, baby, I'm about to pay my tithes now from this paycheck, or we just got this money, I'm going to pay tithes from this. It's extremely important that you do that.
Yes. Agreed.
The
second point that we have is joint bank accounts. So the Bible does say that two become one, and we believe that includes your money. You know, his money is now my money is now his money. When I get paid, we get paid. When he gets paid, we get paid. And joint bank accounts kind of take away any room where confusion can come in. Things are very clear. It's very obvious where our money is going, and it helps you budget as well. You know,
I see where all the money is going towards makeup.
He sees, and I see where everything's going towards your socks. Yeah.
Pricing.
Okay. He's
Hallelujah.
like a happy socks fanatic. But yeah, joint bank accounts. There's nothing to hide. You know what I mean? Everything is there. When the money goes in, we see it. When the money goes out, we see it. And that also leads to communication. But we're going to touch on that a little later. Next.
And then, fellas, thirdly, putting your house first. You know, I'm a musician. I run 2 businesses. And, you know, there's something I see, I'm like, oh, I really want that. But then am I going to sacrifice my house having food and getting, you know, that guitar amp, or getting that, you know, plug-in, whatever it may be that I need? You know, I'm going to put my house first and my wife together. We budget together. We communicate together. Baby, this is what I want to get. This is what I'm going to do with what I'm getting. And then that way we're all on the same page, rather than just me going to Guitar Center, spending $1,500 and then just walking out. Or me spending $1,500 on a pair of shoes.
No.
And then she sees, what? You know, put your house first. You know, it's very important that as the man, that you lead the way by showing your wife, your children, that you are responsible with the financial responsibility of being the man of the house.
And lastly, it's communication. You guys have heard me speak before about communication. If you follow my blog, you've definitely heard me speak about,
she likes to talk a lot.
saw me, right? Whatever. About communication. This is extremely important. Like my husband said, if there's something that he wants to buy from Guitar Center, I don't think that this is something that he should just keep in his heart and in his mind. No, talk about it. You know, baby, I really want this guitar amp. Or for me, you know, I really feel like I need another pair of shoes, or whatever the situation may be. And once we stop it. Once we express those things to each other, we're able to budget accordingly. So it's not just bills, and it's not just food, and it's not just things for the house. It's also, okay, you know what, we paid this, let's take this aside, and we can go ahead and buy those shoes, or we can go ahead and buy those socks, or we can go ahead and buy that instrument, you know, whatever it might be. So communication is extremely important It's something that is important throughout every area of marriage, including finances, especially finances, I would say, extremely important.
And something that we are touching on right now is putting God first of your finances. When that money comes in, you pray and you ask God what you want to do with it. There's been times when we've prayed and we have a certain amount that we're going to give in tithes and offering, and God will say, no, I want you to give more. So it's very important that you put God as the head of your finances and all that you do. And then also another subject is find a local charity to give to. It's extremely important that you give back to the community in one way or another. Right now we're supporting two charities, one called World Vision and one called Young Life. One is international and one is local, because we feel like work that needs to be done overseas is the same work that needs to be done here in our city, New York City. So it's very important that we go ahead and give to local charities. So we implore that you do so.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really wonderful feeling to know that we're blessed to be a blessing. I really believe that when you give to God, when you give to people, He's gonna provide for you, because giving isn't just a monetary thing, but it comes from the heart as well. Even when you tithe, you're tithing with the mindset, with the heart set that this belongs to God, and He gave it to me, and I'm going to give Him a piece of it back, and He will never leave you without. He truly is Jehovah Jireh. He truly is a provider. So don't feel like when you're giving, you're not going to have enough to take you through. This is God we're talking about. He'll hold you down.
Put Him first, and He'll make sure everything that you need is taken care of.
Yes, and I mean, literally, that is our testimony so far in our marriage. We have never gone without, and we have always been able to bless other people. Always. So you know what? That's a blessing. Okay. I think that's all, though. I really do hope that this was helpful. Like this video, subscribe to my channel.
Share it with all your married friends.
Share, yeah, even those who aren't married, you know what I mean? If you're engaged or if you want to be married in the future, these are things that can help you, just give you a head start, at least concerning your mind and how you're thinking about it. So I really do hope it's helpful. Follow my husband.
Instagram and Twitter at Terrence Charles. I was waiting for this moment. Yeah.
It's not about him. But yeah, follow him, and I love you guys so much. Bye.
Bloopers.
Hey guys, it's Lessy's here.